We're back. So last time, you all began your journey to Orana aboard the Sparrow, and were less than a week into the voyage when tragedy struck and murder was afoot. You investigated, you did the Agatha Christie thing, and discovered the culprit to be the unassuming cartographer. It was not as unassuming as was first thought. You uncovered his plot, he admitted to it, he's locked in the brig, and that's pretty much where we pick up.
Alright.
Didn't the captain say something about killing people who kill on his ship?
No, he said that they would not be seeing shore.
He did say
Didn't
something
outright
Sounds
say
like
he
death
killed
to
them.
me.
Didn't outright say he killed them. Just said that they would not see shore.
Maybe I just inferred the killing part then.
He blinds them.
I mean, that's what I figured that he was going to too. He was going to just outright.
Yeah. Like walk the plank. Do we even have a plank?
No, I don't think so.
It'd be the ocean killing them at that point, not him.
Hey, all he said was that they wouldn't see shore.
Exactly.
Technically, anything can kill them or anything can keep them from seeing shore. It doesn't have to be him personally.
In a way, the ocean is washing his hands of the blood, you know? Like,
We don't have any planks? Oh, that sucks.
So as the voyage continues, Quentin Porter has been locked in the brig, and the remaining passengers are sort of keeping to their cabins. There's not as much liveliness on the ship as there was before. No more songs from Olivia. No more stories from Benjamin.
Understandable, but sad.
very sad.
So, at the point that we discovered who the killer was and he was locked up, how many days again did we have till we reached shore?
So it was about 5 days into the voyage when you discovered the body and conducted your investigation. There's still a good week plus a voyage to go, which, unless there's something you guys want to accomplish.
I don't
Nothing jumps out at
have
me.
anything. Yeah, I don't have anything in particular that I want to accomplish, so I'm good
All right.
scene jumping.
Well, the following days pass without incident as the Sparrow glides across the Galeston Ocean to the island of Orana. And on the dawning of the beginning of the third week that you've been on the ship, you finally see land ahead. And by midday, you can clearly see the port city of Halvara.
That's pretty. So, we would be coming in at the docks here.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's generally where ships come in, yes.
Well, there was just okay. You know what? It's late. I'm getting started. Let my brain catch up, okay?
You might really want to go get that coffee.
I mean, you could attempt to take the Sparrow around and come in from the forest, but I don't think it'll go well for you.
Well, I was more
Well, strategy
thinking
thought.
of this giant rock in the middle, but obviously once I looked at it and there were no docks attached to it, I thought maybe we not go near the rocks.
You know, there's also this handy key here that tells you...
That tells you the big rock is a prison.
That's cool. First and foremost. Just saying.
Gala's already up on the thing looking back because it's home. He is like kind of like stifling excitement and worry at the same time. Like kind of like gripping the edge of the boat. Like, can we just get on? Can we get to land already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of.
As the
Go
Sparrow
ahead.
approaches, you hear the engines cut out, and it sort of sinks down into the water more like a normal ship would, because if you remember, it's been kind of skimming the top this whole time. And you guys get within, a few 100 feet of the docks or whatever, and anchors dropped, and longboats are readied, because the Sparrow is too big to actually pull up to the docks.
Okay.
We'd best get going.
Agreed.
Yeah, you're right.
And just like your arrival aboard the ship, First Mate Almer Blackwind is aboard the longboat, ready to take you into shore.
Thank you again for allowing us travel.
It was an honor meeting all of you.
It was a lovely trip, except for the murder.
Almer just
Quiet,
kind of
let-
nods. And once you are all aboard the longboat, he will guide it into the docks and let you off into the city of Ilthoria, where you are now free to do as you please.
Is there anything you all would like to know or see about Halvara? This is my home. After all.
Oh? What do you normally do when you're here?
Well, Mother and Father generally keep me in the manor, so I don't get out. I know of the maps of the city, but not too much of its, inhabitants or anything.
Then I'll rephrase the question. What have you always wanted to do in the city?
She blinks for a moment. Well, the markets always are always sounds like an interesting place. I do think that we probably should potentially also report to my father, though. What with
but
the whole mercenary situation.
yeah, but if we report to your father right away, then he's potentially just going to keep you in the manor the whole time. Why not have a little fun first?
Exactly.
I have to concur.
Okay.
It's fine. We can dress you up. We can put a hood on. No one will even know who you are. We'll keep you safe. Let's go explore the city a little bit, and then we can return you to your father to be kept up in a castle for the rest of your life.
You kind of see like her eyes like look down like, oh God, that is my future, isn't it? Yes, let's explore. She kind of looks at you like, can I steal a cloak though?
Let me see if I have something that we can put over. If not, we can definitely find something. So, unfortunately, I don't really have anything. But I say our first trip should be to the market. I think we could find a very nice cloak for you for a decent price. And then we'll be right as rain. Until then, you're more than welcome to cover up with my blanket.
Sure.
That looks a little funny.
Kind of
but-
like, she'll take the blanket and kind of like tie it over her head and as a makeshift cloak as best she can.
Yes.
We'll just beeline for the market.
At the market.
Yeah.
I think that's where we'd like to head. So I'm gonna head off and just kind of. I guess what I'm gonna do is, because I don't really know the place, I'm gonna head to where the most noise is. I'm going to assume that's the
Yeah,
market
just-
area.
Fiala will try to quietly just kind of lead the way, just like
Oh,
she knows
yeah,
it from
hold on,
maps.
please
Yeah, I'm just gonna,
She's like,
follow
I know it's
along.
based off of maps where everything is.
Okay. So
So,
you guys head
yeah,
into the city of Ilthoria, and you notice, Tiala, you notice right away that it's not quite how you remember. The mood within the city seems much drearier, much darker than it was before. people are eyes downcast and kind of shuffle about their chores and daily routines without really making eye contact. The main thing you notice is a lack of city guardsmen. You don't see anyone wearing the livery of your family or the kingdom walking around, but what you do see, which is rather unusual, are hobgoblins, which you've never really seen in the city before. They are walking the streets as if they were guards in small patrols, much less organized than you'd expect from actual patrols.
Well, that's
They
certainly...
are well armored and armed. Large,
Well, that is
muscular,
new.
red-skinned creatures that they are. And they kind of, as you watch, they kind of bully the townsfolk a little bit here and there. They'll they'll push somebody, or they'll take somebody's food, or they kind of laugh amongst each other. Nobody really seems to be challenging them. And as you reach the market plaza, you find that some of the stores have been closed down. They're boarded up. Windows have been broken. And there's only a few stalls that are still open as you arrive.
Do any of the stalls look like we could find a cloak in them?
Yeah, there is a clothier that is still doing business. Seems to have some common homespun things and cloaks and such.
I'll grab Tiala's hand and pull her with me. Excuse me, sir. How much for some of your cloaks?
What exactly do you want?
Just any basic cloak will do. Just friends a little shy, wants to protect themselves from the sun.
He points to a rack of 4 cloaks. Pick your pick.
You seem rather downtrodden.
He kind of gives you a look like you're an idiot.
I'm sorry.
We're new to the city. We just got here by ship.
Should probably turn around and leave.
I've heard such great things of this island. What do you mean?
He kind of gives you a look like, are you really this dense? He'll point to one of the patrols of hobgoblins wandering nearby. Things are kind of going down the hill since that showed up.
Sad that it usually does.
So there hasn't been any improvement. So I was gonna kind of shuffle over to the cloaks, just see if there's anything, just kind of pry one on to just cover up as much, see if it helps to cover up as much of herself as she can.
Yeah, all the cloaks, I mean, they're what you would expect. They're calf to ankle length, depending on which one you pick, and they all have hoods. They'll do a decent enough job covering you up.
She'll go with one that's gonna go cover her ankle and just kind of walk back, and you're like, how much for this?
8 copper.
8 copper. She'll kind of fumble around and pull out her little coin pouch and go, and she's gonna just give him a gold and go, just keep your hopes up. Things will get better. I believe it.
He just takes the money and shakes his head like, no.
Y'all's gonna throw back her cloak on and just kind of get back to the group. Well, wasn't exactly what I expected.
Before I head back, I would ask the merchant. I'm sorry if it's rubbing salt in a wound to talk about, but as I've just gotten to the island, can you tell me about how long ago the patrols have started?
Hobbs took over about 3 weeks ago.
And what happened to the reigning family? I don't know, wasn't there a prominent family on the island
Baron?
that kind of ran
You do?
everything? Yeah.
He's still over by his manor.
Did he just let the hobgoblins take over?
I think he had much of a choice.
What led to them taking over 3 weeks ago? What changed?
They walked into the city and took over.
Okay.
Killed the guards.
Well-
Killed the knights. I think some of them might still be locked up.
Well, thank you, and I hope you have as good a day as you can have. And then I'll walk back to the group.
Okay.
I definitely think now we need to see my father.
Yes.
Yeah.
He might have an idea. He can give us at least more context than the shopkeep.
Yeah.
Jill is gonna flip up her hood and just kind of start making her way back towards home sweet home.
Okay. So you exit the market and head across the city toward Harkin Manor. You notice as you near the manor estate, there's fewer and fewer people kind of in the roads. Okay. Yeah, there's fewer and fewer people on the roads, and more of the hobgoblins who are kind of eyeing your group a little more as you walk the streets, because you stand out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then as you you come to the bridge that leads across the channel to Harkin Manor, you see hanging from one of the parapets the body of the Duke, strung out with ropes.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck?
He looks to
I'll
have been
immediately
pierced
look
by
to Kimmel.
several crossbow bolts, and his hands have been removed.
Y'all's just gonna fall to her knees for a moment. Ish.
I'll fly over to her and just throw my arms around her.
Oh, no words. We'll make sure they pay.
That's just horrible that you have to see something like that. Someone would even think of doing that.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Like you said, Noble must carry on, even in the harshest of times. I think it's best we move. We need to
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, let's go.
And as you stand, you notice that you have garnered the attention of a large group of hobgoblins nearby who seem to be eyeing you and moving in your direction.
Can we kind of quickly move off, because we're to the singular bridge to the right of the palace, right?
Yes.
Okay, can we move off to the left over that bridge and try and get lost within the buildings on the other side?
Sure. You could make the attempt.
I'll kind of like scoop her up, be like, come on, we've got to go. We need to get somewhere so that we can talk, but we've got to move now. And
Yeah.
I'll like kind of usher the group across the bridge, and then I would try and get us lost within the buildings.
All right. Why don't we make this a bit of a skill challenge?
Okay.
How about we'll call it, you need 3 successes to get yourselves
Okay.
lost. You guys can choose the skills you want to use, but you have to justify how that skill will help you get lost amongst the crowds.
Okay. So like 3 different people in the group have to make some
Anybody can
kind
make
of
any skill
skill.
check, but you can only try
Okay.
each skill once per person.
Okay.
Okay.
I would. Okay, so going across the bridge, obviously there are more buildings to the left, but where's the biggest crowd of people?
There really are no heavy crowds of people in this part of town.
Okay, so going into this district that we've got here, do we have any like what kind of buildings are we finding? Is it like
It's mostly
housing
homes.
or is it like I'm sorry.
It's mostly like homes.
Damn. Okay.
There are a few warehouses the closer you get to the docks, but it's a lot of merchant homes in this area.
How tightly packed together are they?
Much like you see on the maps, there's like a few tightly packed sections of buildings to either sides of the road.
Alright.
But
3.
there's plenty of like narrow alleys you guys can like duck through.
That's what I was looking for, yeah.
Okay. So in 3, the amphitheater, is that more of like a like where you would find like inns and taverns?
Yes, you're
Okay.
more likely to find those things over there.
Okay, then ooh, okay. Because obviously I'm really good at stealth. So I could try and slip us in between the buildings, potentially. And if we can kind of snake our way through these buildings to that bridge, right to the right of the amphitheater, we can hopefully maybe find a tavern and duck into it. But I just don't know what skill set would be best to get through these buildings. Whether it be stealth or whether it be like speed, some more like acrobatics.
Oh, you should make a decision and try something.
What do y'all guys think?
Oh.
Because you're gonna need 3 skill successes
Alright.
to
Yeah.
beat this challenge.
I say, well, I have a really good survival. I could use that to like kind of
Oh,
guide
yeah.
us.
well, I was going to think something. If my history was a little better, I was going to say I could do that just because technically Tiala knows the streets. This is her home city. Although she's mostly got maps to it, it should be able to, help guide her.
That's true. Do you have a high history?
+3. It's nothing stellar.
Okay. Well, I've got really high stealth and really high perception, so I can either perceive a tavern once we get to the amphitheater, or I can help us sneak through the buildings to get to the bridge.
I think sneaking through would probably be the highest priority first.
Okay. So then I can do that. I guess I'll roll a stealth to try and sneak us through the
I'm also
part.
going to be casting guidance on everyone who does these checks.
Okay.
And that adds a D4. Right?
D4 to your skill check, yes.
Okay. So I'll roll a stealth. Okay, not horrible. That's 18. Let's add the D4.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, look
22.
at that.
22 stealth.
Okay, so that's a success, but I am gonna let you know that casting guidance takes one action, so it's gonna take a few seconds every time you cast it, which is gonna slow the group down. So I'm gonna raise the DC on each subsequent check.
Okay, I was
for
going
taking
to
the
say
time to do it.
I could also use some sorcery points to make it a quicken spell,
I'm just letting you
but
know.
I will do that for the second and third ones. I think.
Alright.
Right, so it's a successful stealth check as you slip into the alleys between the buildings. You notice the hobgoblins have followed you across the bridge, and they're sort of scanning the alleyways and walking the streets as if looking for your
Ooh.
group.
Could I use an insight check to potentially read how they're going to move after that?
Sure,
And so we know how to avoid it? Because I get a +5 on that.
go for it.
And guidance myself using 2 of my sorcery points to make it a bonus action, so it's even faster. Ugh, that's not good.
That's a failure.
But I still have to add my guidance, so but I don't think it'll matter too much. But 11.
Nope, still a failure. So
Okay.
you try to read the guard's actions and motion the group down an alleyway, and you get to the end of that alleyway just in time for a hobgoblin troop to walk directly in front of you, and they see you.
Now we need to be quick.
Yeah.
We need to try to get across that bridge before they can see us duck into a building.
Okay.
What would be quick though? Would that be acrobatics?
Yep, you can try acrobatics.
Does anyone have a high acrobatics?
No.
That would only be you.
I've only got a +5 to acrobatics. And if I've already taken a skill, can I take another one?
Yeah, as long as you're not using the same skill again.
Okay.
Doesn't matter who does the checks. You guys just need 3 successful skill checks.
All right, hang on.
Okay.
I see something.
3 failures is gonna fail the skill challenge.
Gotcha. Ooh, leg cramp. Ow. Woo, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and help us quicken the pace and get across the bridge pretty fast. So I guess I'll roll for an acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh, that was almost a natural 20. Okay, hang on. I have an ability with my with being a soul knife rogue that I've got. Let me just make sure I'm using this properly. If I fail an ability check,
This
you
is
can
not an
have
ability check.
check using a skill or tool with which you have proficiency. Dang it! I don't have proficiency with this one.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
13 is a success.
It is a success though?
Yes, 13 is a success.
Okay.
So you manage to pull the group back from the hobgoblins as they start to advance and dart through the alleys, through hanging clothes and down some dark passages, and have managed to evade them.
Okay, as soon as we're across the bridge, I would immediately look for
I'd
the
like somebody else to make a
closest
skill
or
check and not just
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
the entire time.
I will use survival to find a appropriate place for us to duck inside.
How is survival going to help you do that?
Smelling the food of an inn.
Sure. I gotta make you guys think a little bit about what you're doing.
Hey, I was impressed I came up with the insight check on that one. I
Oh,
was
that
just
was a
like,
good one. That was a good one.
All right.
I
There
just
we
wish I had
go.
rolled better.
That's a massive success. So yeah, you
Yeah.
detect the scent of cooking food from a building, and
I was
manage
like, this way.
to gauge the
Bruce.
general flow of traffic and lead the group to a decent-looking establishment called the Three Coins. And you duck inside and out of the sight of the hobgoblin patrols before they can locate you again.
Oh well, fuck, that was close, yeah.
I'm sorry. I almost got us I almost got us caught.
You're fine.
It's no bother at all.
Can I just say I imagined Hale following like the steam from a pie, like in a cartoon.
Yes.
Floating.
Hale actually does that little like snake tongue thing. So
Yeah. Oh,
Well, that was certainly unforeseen.
Yeah.
we managed to get through, and what you're going through is understandable. So don't ever feel like you did anything wrong there.
Yeah.
Honestly, if they would have caught us, we would have fought, and I almost did. So. But yes, we're safe now. We should try and get some food, regroup, and figure out our next move.
Yeah.
And this will give you a bit of time to also,
Process.
yes.
Yeah. Thank you, all of you.
Of course.
Well, it's very clear that saying who I am is not a good idea at the moment. So let's just ignore my last name at this moment, okay?
Sounds good.
you can just pretend you don't have one. Yeah, you'd be like a person with only one name.
For the time being.
So you find yourself in a relatively small tavern. As I said, it's called the Three Coins. It is not heavily populated at the moment. It's just a few scattered people and a middle-aged man behind the bar serving drinks. Kind of eyes you as you enter, looking a little harried, but says nothing.
We get a drink.
I'm gonna go find us someplace to sit. And Jill's just gonna kind of wander over to one of the, if there's an empty table with enough seats for the group, she's just gonna plop down and just kind of like elbows on the table, hands on her face, just kind of like quiet.
And it's easy enough to find yourself a place.
I'll go to the bar and get some drinks.
I'm gonna go with Alio and get a drink too.
Alright, you find that on tap they have grog and they have ale, and that's about it.
Can I have 2 pints of ale, please?
Man puts out the mugs and serves up the drinks. For silver.
I'll put the 4 silver down. Thank you. And I'll walk over and give Yala one of the mugs.
Thank you.
You look like you need it.
Never had ale before.
Not as
Always.
Experience.
not as good as the stuff from where I'm from, but it gets the job done for common folk like y'all.
Jill's gonna lift it up and take the first drink and go put it back down and kind of like with that bitter, like instant regret face of, you know, I heard of adventurers drinking this stuff, and gonna say, it doesn't live up to what they make it sound like.
You get used to it.
Like I said, not the best. but it gets the job done.
You didn't drink it for the flavor, that is.
I can tell. Oh, God.
Alright, so you all sit around the table drinking the less than stellar drinks. You're there for not too long before another person enters the inn. It seems to be just a common man. He is dressed in simple homespun clothes. Why don't you all make perception checks for me real quick?
All right. Perception.
Ooh.
Hail our perception god.
Yeah.
Yep, so Jahan and Hale, you both kind of notice under his traveling cloak that he's kind of holding around himself, there is a sheathed sword, like a long sword, kind of not on his hip, but kind of tucked more toward his back. He clearly seems to be kind of trying to hide. And shortly after he enters and kind of takes a seat at the bar, another man enters who is similarly garbed and also seems to be hiding a sword. And he is soon followed by another, and then another.
Yeah. Hale will telepathically point them out to Aliam and Yala.
Do they seem to be like eyes set on us, or just like happen to be walking in the same place?
With your perception roll, they just seem to be coming in and spreading out around the tab. They don't even seem to be together. They're each kind of going about their own business.
Is there a way that once they're pointed out to me that I could try and do like an insight?
Sure, you could try an insight check to find out their motivations.
$21.
Sorry, 1 second.
You're good.
Oh, so very organized. Yeah, so you do manage to notice that their eyes pretty regularly flick toward your table, and even though they are not sitting together and don't appear to be together, the way they are positioning themselves around the tavern seem to be to sort of surround your group and cover the exits so that you can't easily get out without them being able to get in your way or at least see where you go.
Okay. Do they seem, okay, they're surrounding us and cutting off our exits. You wouldn't necessarily think they're friendly, but like, are they overly hostile?
They've made no hostile movements.
Okay. I'll telepathically communicate with the group, using my psychic whispers. We're being surrounded. Don't panic. Don't look. But we need to be thinking of a potential way out of this if things go south. And I think I have to roll to see how long that lasts. Yeah.
Figure it out.
So in total, there are now 5 men in the tavern. obviously who are concealing swords and seem to be maneuvering to surround your party.
Hmm. I'll kind of telepathically. That's the what I'm rolling right now is for how many hours it will last. So it'll last for 6 hours. My telepathic bond with them, without me having to redo it. Do we talk to one of them? Strike up a conversation? Like, and they can like talk back in mind. I'm really certain.
They're not hobgoblins, so they're not. Well, they might not be with them.
Are they all different sorts of races, or are they like
appear
human?
to all be human.
Yala, do any of them look familiar?
That I was actually about to ask was, do any of them look familiar, like old members of the guard, or any people that I might recognize from while I was here?
Why don't you make a wisdom check?
Just straight wisdom.
Just straight wisdom.
14.
None of them look immediately familiar to you. Definitely were not members of your house's guard or members of the town guard that you've met. But obviously
Unfortunately.
you haven't met everybody, so.
Yeah.
I have no problem actually talking to them if we want. If so.
I'll down my drink and get up, and as I'm flying over to the bar to order another one, I'm just gonna accidentally like slightly bump into the arm of one. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sometimes flying after having been on a boat for so long, you get a little rocky. I apologize. My bad.
He absolutely does not react at all to you bumping into him and does not respond when you speak to him.
Is he focused on any one particular person in the group?
He seems to be doing his best to ignore you while also not ignoring you.
Okay.
So, he's
yeah.
feigning that he's ignoring you.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I understand. I'll grab another drink from the bar. And as I fly back by, I'm gonna just like spill my drink just the slightest bit on him.
Again, he does not react.
What the hell?
Y'all's weapons well trained.
Much apologies again. I maybe should really slow down on these. I'll go sit with the group and be like, guys,
They're well trained.
yeah,
At least that's something we can tell.
We really should just get out of here.
yeah.
Agreed. Flips
Down our
the
drinks and make for the door.
Okay?
Start moving towards the door.
As soon as the group begins to stand from the table, you hear the floorboards creak from behind you toward the bar, and you see a large orc, half-orc man enter the bar from the back door. Kind of stops and regards your group and folds his arms across his chest. Well, you lot certainly do draw attention. And this man, Tiala, you do recognize as one of the house guards for your father. His name is Brosh.
Rush! Tiala's gonna kind of rush over, kind of give him a quick hug. Just, oh my gosh!
He kind of grins and wraps you in a hug. He goes, "It's good to see you, lass."
When I saw father's body, I
I know. He'll kind of usher you back to the table and follow you over. Lots happened since you left.
I can tell everything's become so dreary and used to be such a lively place. I remember sitting at my window listening, and now it's just disaster.
Yeah. Well, the mercenaries stormed in not long after you left and took over. Killed your father, killed most of the guards. Those they didn't kill, they got imprisoned. I think they
What
still
of
got your
Mother?
mother locked up in the manor somewhere.
At least she's alive.
Yeah. She might be wishing she wasn't.
I don't think I want to know what you mean by that, Rush. So, I'm presuming you represent some kind of resistance?
Could say that. I'm just a go-between. Easier for me to move around the city than my compatriots. And kind of motions around to the rest of them.
Understandable.
Here, what you see around you are what remains of the Knights of Aliana, that were in the city when the mercenaries attacked.
Oh. That's horrible. Think there's this few of you left?
Aye.
I've already managed to get word to, oh god, what was his name? The Lord back where we came from.
Raven.
Lord Raven, yeah. I managed to let Lord Raven know that of our plight, and they will be sending people. But I don't think that we have enough time for that, based off of just how my city looks.
True enough. Hate to think what the capital looks like right now.
Is there anything that we can do here?
Well, I'm probably not the best one to be asking that. You should come with me and get yourselves off the street. You can talk with Mario. She's the one leading this resistance.
Sounds good.
Everyone, we can definitely trust Grosh. At least I believe we can.
All I need to hear.
So he'll stand and kind of motion for you all to follow him out the back.
All right.
He leads you out the back into an alley between the buildings. He goes down a little ways and stops at what appears to be a sewer grate. You reach down and shift it, pull the metal free, and you can see there's a ladder that leads down into the city sewer system. After you.
All right.
Oh, it's an adventure. Starts, follows down.
Yep. So you descend down into the sewer system, and Brosh will follow you down, and he kind of takes the lead. He pulls a lantern from a hook at the bottom of the ladder that he obviously seems to have left there. He lights it, and he leads you through the sewer system, which it's a sewer system in so much as that it's more of like water canals. It's not, obviously there's not raw sewage in these pipes. There are metal pipes down in these channels that do hold sewage, but the city is actually rather advanced in its sewage management, so you're not wading through disgusting, nasty waters or anything. There's actually fairly clean stone walkways for you to walk on. And he will lead you through the twisting channels toward what appears to be a massive cistern, which seems to have a room built off of it. And as you arrive here, you find that there are two other men similar to the knights that had surrounded you back at the tavern. as well as a woman. She is not an extremely impressive woman. She stands maybe 5'10", 5'9", 5'10", slender build, but she is fully outfitted in plate mail armor with auburn hair tied back in a braid. And she just seems to radiate a regal sort of bearing. And she turns. Bosh, who are these that you've brought? He'll usher the group in. This is the little mistress, daughter of the Duke.
Pleasure. Well, I mean, I guess I couldn't say it's much of a pleasure under these circumstances, but you understand what I mean.
Indeed I do. Indeed I do. I'm very sorry for you to return to your city in this state. I'm Mariel Evenstar, Lieutenant of the Knights of Aliana.
Pleasure. Glad to meet you. These are my compatriots that agreed to help me back on the mainland. Aliam, Jahan, and Hale. They have treated me right, and they've helped me at least survive since discovering the situation here.
She sort of nods to the rest of the group.
We're here to do whatever we can to help.
It's all a part of it, you know, adventuring.
You guys are really quiet. I can't quite hear you.
Oh. We're here to do whatever we can to help.
Well, any assistance is certainly welcome. There's a lot to be done. As you can see, there's not too many of us knights still here. Unfortunately, I can't get word to the capital to request more aid. From what little information I have gathered, the capital is in no better condition than Halvara is. I do know that several of my fellow knights are being held in the Harken Manor dungeons. But I believe Captain Reinhold was taken to Beacon Rock. I'm not sure we'll be able to get him free without first getting the other knights out.
Understandable.
If we could get into the manor, I might be able to find our way through, but getting out would be another thing.
Well, we believe we know of a way into the manor, but having a guide who lived there could be very useful.
If it means helping my people, I would gladly do it. We might also be able to save my mother.
Brosh will kind of step up. I don't like it. It's very dangerous. There's a lot of those hobs in there.
Fine. We'll handle it if we have to.
Whether it's dangerous or not, it's truly the only course of action we have at the moment, isn't it? You need your men, and I am probably the best option to figuring out getting everyone in and out. Well,
Somebody's crackling.
isn't it basically the only way forward?
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mario kind of nods. I see no other option. We need more people, more hands, more help. We need the other knights. I believe they're being held in the dungeons of Harken Manor. If we can get you in, your knowledge of the place could be invaluable.
And I'll be happy to help.
Are you familiar
Well,
with
they
the
have-
dungeon level of the manor?
I have explored. I am familiar with the dungeon level of my manor. I've explored all of it, seeing as how, well, you get locked in there for 18 years and you eventually get bored of just staying on one floor.
Oh, that's just fucked up.
Mariel
The life
kinda-
of a noble isn't an easy one.
It's not.
Mariel kind of nods. Well, we know of a sewer entrance that can get you inside the lower levels. From there, we're not familiar with the layout, so can I trust your group to handle this?
Yala will look to the others. You are all free to say no.
I would hope that even in our short time, you've known us well enough to know that we're not going to back down.
No is not in my vocabulary.
Thank you.
Of course.
Well, you heard them.
She gives another nod. Very well. Brosh, you lead them to the entrance, and stand watch outside. To the group, she'll hold out her hand to Tiala to shake. I wish you the best of luck, and pray you return with the rest of the knights.
We will.
Yes.
And yeah, with that, Brosh will lead you out and back into the twisting maze of sewer canals and systems until you reach a stretch that seems to be ascending slightly, where he will motion just up ahead at the lower level of Harkin Manor.
All right. Thank you so much.
We'll be back, Brosh. I promise.
We'll keep her safe.
He'll nod to Hal. That's kind of that respectful, like, oh, I hope you do.
All right. In we go.
Into the breach.
Let's get it started, I guess.
Alright, so you stand in this sewer canal that leads forward toward adventure.
All right. Now that I'm actually zoomed in enough to actually see what the hell is going on. This Tiala will technically be leading the way.
So we're staying within the sewer system, right? So we're not going up those stairs right in front of us?
No, you are.
We're going up these stairs. Where did?
Oh, gotcha.
Why does that happen? I disappear behind Hale all the time. Every time it's just like, where's my character gone? Oh, Hale.
Yeah.
You guys are going this way.
Gotcha.
So,
Yep.
gonna carefully.
Oh, I'm just like going.
Yeah, no. Carefully make our way up to.
Can we see what's down this way a little bit
Hold on.
once we get... Oh,
She's-
sorry.
Yeah. He's doing the adjustments now that.
Yep.
It takes me time to reveal them.
Yes, I know.
I've gotten many
Technology.
times upgrading to one that has automatic, different VTT, but I just don't want to.
Oh, my feet.
Keep going.
I forgot to adjust
He
the stats on your dragon. Okay.
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
gosh dang it.
dun, dun, dun.
I don't think anything's off of these, but.
There are things off of these.
Something deadly, probably.
Off the right-hand side is a room that looks like it hasn't been used in years, filled with old debris covering strange, slimy strands.
Oh, great.
On the other side is a corridor that leads off in another direction.
My memory serves, I believe that's going to lead us to more of the sewer. But it would be another way into the manor. John wanting to look at all the slime.
You're saying off. Oh wait, you're saying Yala. Sorry.
Yep,
You're
no,
saying
you're
off
good.
to the right,
This
is-
way,
taking us to the palace.
this would take us, I believe, more into more sewers,
Okay.
but would also lead into another entrance into the area.
Gotcha. Which would do you happen to know, based on your knowledge, whether going straight or to the right would get us closer to where we need to be to save any potential locked up guards?
If my memory serves correctly, I believe if we head left, we'll be getting closer towards the actual cells. I believe heading straight ahead leads us towards the actual guard quarters, which means we probably will run into more hobgoblins that way. So I think it's best if we go this way.
All right. Jahan,
See anything interesting in there?
No, just a lot of garbage and all that nasty shit all over it.
Exactly is that room anyway? Just
And you could investigate and find out.
sure. Why not take a peek inside the room of slime?
John, make a dexterity save.
Oh god, okay. Hold on. Dexterity.
Someday I will roll I will roll something, decent.
There we go. 18.
19.
You barely manage to twist out of the way as a stream of the sticky, sludgy, slimy stuff comes firing out of one of the piles of debris, smacking into the space you were just standing, followed a moment later by this large, oozing, slimy blob thing. Everybody roll initiative.
Get out of the hole, get out of the hole, get out of the hole.
all right.
5? Oh, wait, 6, okay. Thank God. That is so much better, though.
I like how my dice doesn't roll; it just sort of gets like
Lands.
lands. Yeah.
It just lands.
Allium, we need initiative from you.
My bad. Doing it now. Initiative.
Our speedster.
No. Oh, come on.
Oof.
I know. It was almost a 19. That's the one thing I hate about seeing your dice roll is you can
Is you see how close
you
it is,
did.
and then you're just like,
Hale, you're going first.
Oh, hey. Let me look at this. There's no like door we can close, is there?
No.
Damn. I was like, I do not want to fight this right now. Let's see what I can do here. Fuck it. I guess I'm gonna take a shot at it with my bow and arrow.
Nat 20.
Oh, it's definitely gonna hit.
Pretty sure. Okay, I'll just roll. Okay.
Cold damage.
That's 12.
Yep. Crackling again.
Okay, let me see if I can fix it.
And that will all I do, I think.
Okay. Diala.
Yeah, I was gonna kind of look at the stick and she's like, please just go back in hiding. And unknowingly cast Mind Sliver. It has to make an intelligence savings throw. DC 14.
Okie dokie. One second. That's a failure.
So it takes 4 points of psychic damage and it loses 1d4 on its next saving throw before the end of my next turn. And
Alrighty.
Tiala's gonna just be like, doesn't look like I am gonna stop that. And just kind of back up from the group. back get behind the group.
Alright. You all begin to hear this sort of high-pitched, manic, giggling kind of sound. It sounds like the voices of dozens of small children all kind of giggling together at once, but in strange pitches and volumes and cadences. You all need to make wisdom saves.
Gookie.
I failed. God, I
Oh god, a 21.
do I try this? I don't know if it's gonna actually be, even if I got, well, it's worth it. I'm gonna try that. Bumps it up to a 10.
Allium and Tiala both failed.
Oof.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, and both of you roll a d8.
Six. Again.
E8, okay. Oh, fuck. 4.
Alright, so let's see. Allium, you do absolutely nothing until the start of the creature's next turn. So basically your turn is skipped. Let's see, Tiala. You can take no action or bonus action and use all of your movement to move in a randomly determined direction on your next turn.
Neat.
That is just something that it does, so it is now going to move. Okay. And it is going to strike out at Jahan with a creepy, slimy pseudopod. It's going to miss.
Oh, thank
Allium,
god.
you are stunned and unable to do anything. Jahan, it is your turn.
Alright, oh god, what was the spell I was gonna use? Where is it? Alright, I'm going to use Salazar's Scorcher. How do I turn this? Okay, thank you.
What is happening?
I'm trying to get this to. I'm trying to just make this
You
line
made
for
the
the
green one.
I did not mean to make the green one. Ignore the green one. Thank you. Now, creature in alignment can make a dexterity saving throw of 14, and it will take 3d8 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
They succeeded.
Hold on, it's got to take a minus, up to a -4
It still
negative.
succeeded.
So, okay.
Okay, so it's going to take half of 3d8. So let me just go ahead and roll the 3d8. So half of that.
Half of what?
Half of 15.
It didn't show up for me for some reason.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I don't know why. And then after that, that would be it for my turn.
Base damage. Okay. Ale, back around to you.
Right. Get my stuff here. There it is. Section. All right. I am going to first get back to the thing. Move. Trying to there. I don't want to be in the way of like Jahan spells if I can be. There we go. And going to swing at it. 11.
That's a hit.
All right. As a bonus action, I will cast Ensnaring Strike. So let me do my damage first. For the thing. For the attack. That's 8 points of damage from the axe. And then... Okay. So I need it to make a strength saving throw DC 14.
Ale.
All right. It is now restrained. And it will take a die 6 point of piercing damage at the start of each of its turns.
Okay, so you basically pinned it to the floor with your axe.
Well, I pinned it to the floor with vines.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
All right.
And as a reaction, my little dragon will use the infused strikes thing. So I do. Actually, this probably won't do anything, but little dragon doesn't know this. It's a little baby dragon. To do an additional die 6 points of damage. So let me go back over here and roll a die 6 for 4 points of acid damage.
All right. Yep. You do notice that acid doesn't seem to hurt it as much as you might expect.
All right. Like, yeah, I figured that out again, but like, yeah, he'll and
It still hurts it, just not as much as you might
Yeah.
expect.
yeah, and yeah, that'll be my turn.
Tiala, you have no choice but to run in one of the 4 cardinal directions.
Yep. 1 forward, 2 to the right, 3 back, and 4 west. 3. I moved.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Once again, everyone must make wisdom saves as the giggling sounds penetrate your skulls.
Okay.
Oh, not a 6 this time.
15.
Oh, come on.
Ooh!
Wow, all 4 of you failed.
Ooh!
So you all need to roll d8s.
All right. One.
5.
3.
1.
Alright, so Jahan, Hale, and Tiala, you do absolutely nothing on your turns. And Allium, you are going to run in one of the 4 cardinal directions, chosen randomly, on your turn. And it is... How much damage does it take from being pinned?
It will take 1d6 damage, and I will reread the spell. I'm pretty sure it gets to do the saving throw again. Actually, I don't know how this thing will. I guess I wouldn't be. It's a concentration spell, so I don't know if it would still be up, actually, with what's going on with me.
Good question. I will rule that you can continue the concentration, because you just do nothing. You're not actually under the effect of any kind of, like, status effect.
All right. Then it will take a d6. So 5 points of piercing damage.
5.
As it's getting squeezed by thorny vines.
Alright. And that doesn't prevent it from taking actions or anything, right?
No, it does not. It just prevents it from moving.
Okay.
Yep. No speed.
Then it is going to smack you with a slimy pseudopod. No, it is not. It failed miserably. Allium, run.
Direction?
Random.
It's the same way that Tiala ran.
Oh. Yep.
Oh.
You come over here.
Yeah, you basically have to use all of your movement speed.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cooler.
Okay. All right. It does, and I do apologize, John. It does get a saving throw on each of its turns.
Oh, okay.
So it just has to try and make the saving throw.
It just failed.
Okay.
Alright, is that Jahan does nothing, Hale does nothing, Tiala does nothing, and you all get to make wisdom saving throws again.
Yay!
Fun.
Yeah.
I failed again.
He'll just shook that shit off.
16.
Yeah, Tiala's the only one who failed this time.
Doing nothing again.
Doing nothing. And it's gonna take another d6 for being pinned.
And it'll take the saving throw again, yeah.
It can use its action to do the saving throw.
Yep.
Oh wait, doing the saving throw as an action?
Yep, a
Yes.
creature restrained by the vines or one that can touch the creature can use
so it
its
shouldn't have
action.
made one last turn because it used an action to attack.
Yeah. But yeah, 5 more points of piercing damage.
Alright, this turn it will take its action to make the saving throw. It will fail, and it will take another 5 points of damage, and that will end its turn.
All right.
glad we got
Well,
that.
all
sorted.
right. Yeah,
Hail MVP of the fight so far.
Makes it Allium's turn.
Alright. To run back where I. That'll be my full move. I'm going to use action it with psychic blades. I'm going to throw it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. The first one doesn't hit. 8.
Miss.
Alright, and then I'll use my bonus action to do some other one. Throw it as well. For a 19?
That's a hit.
Okay. For 8 points. Now, it's within 5 feet, so I get my attack, right? Or does that change for prone? Is it prone or is it
You're
just
breaking
stuck?
up just a tiny bit. What are you asking?
So because it's within 5 feet of mine, I'm supposed to get my sneak attack. However, is it considered prone, and does prone negate sneak attack?
Oh, you have advantage on the attack. It's restrained, so you get sneak attack because of that.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I would have rolled advantage on the first one.
You can go ahead and
Oh,
reroll
8.
for the first one. Roll advantage on it.
Okay. 8 plus 5 for the first attack.
That's a
15?
hit.
Okay. Oh, hey. Geez. 8, 15, 20 points total of damage. Is that correct math? 8 plus 5 plus 7?
Yep. My God. Alright. It is extremely hurt. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that will be the end.
Jahan!
I strike it with Firebolt. Does that hit? Does a 24 hit?
24's a hit. Yep.
Alright.
The dice
1d10.
rolls are like extremely delayed tonight.
yeah.
And 10 damage.
It sizzles, pops, boils, and burns as it dies.
Awesome.
That will end combat.
Whew. That was a bit scary for a second.
Are you all alright?
Fine.
Like being in control of myself.
I don't remember something like that being down here, but
That thing was absolutely disgusting.
agreed. Oh. What in the hell did we use this room for?
I've no
The
idea.
creature's dead and you're able to look around. It looks like this was just storage for broken things and junk.
Hmm.
Nothing of worth here.
Not at a glance.
No. Hell. Suppose we should look around a little bit. It wouldn't hurt anything. You might
I mean,
discover
you
what
could've-
created what caused that thing to exist.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or maybe find a way to potentially see if there's use something like that against any other people we come across.
I suppose so, yeah.
You guys could make perception checks if you want. Or...
Yeah, I will make a perception check. If other people want to look around, also.
Yeah.
Hey, finally! A number worth using.
15.
Boom, boom.
A thorough search of the room, pawing through the slime and goo-covered garbage and debris, turns up an old silver necklace set with a pair of garnets that seems to have accidentally been discarded down here.
Well,
This is rather lovely, but I believe this should probably go to you.
thank you. It's sure that we can probably get at least a little something of money off of it. Or nothing to worry about right now. Well then, shall we get back to what we were doing?
Yes. It'll probably be for the best. Come along, Johan.
And taking
Coming.
this path. This way. Okay, so it is just another sewage room. Don't think we're going to get much out of going this way.
You do see the pipe on the far wall leading off that is big enough for you guys to crawl through. Well, other than that, there doesn't seem to be another exit from this room.
I don't think any of us wants to crawl through sewage at the moment.
Maybe try the other way first.
I love how you all
could.
edge up closer and closer to the edge of the pool there.
Yeah.
Darvus, go check it out.
Can your little dragon do a little exploring of the tunnel?
Oh, I can fly. I can do some exploring of this.
And the fairy remembers she can fly.
If you would be so kind, dear.
2 feet tall.
You're a little quiet, Megan.
I turned up my activity just in case that was what the buzzing was. I'll just have to speak loud. I said I don't have to walk in the. I'm like, also.
You're dropping out like every other word.
Oh right, we still have her telepathic link.
Yep.
Because I highly doubt it's been 6 hours.
No.
Y'all hear me better now?
I mean, your volume is fine. It's just like every other word kind of drops out a little bit.
Yeah, I turned up my volume sensitivity just in case the buzzing was coming from something in the room and not like my microphone itself. And since I've turned it up, y'all haven't noticed it, but that also means that I have to speak louder, but I do have a roommate, so I'm trying not to yell the entire time, which is why you're getting every other word. But I turned it back down, so we should be okay.
Yeah,
I was saying that I can fly, and I'm like 2 feet tall, so I'm tiny. And also, yes, as long as it's been within 6 hours of of when we were at the tavern, my telepathic bond with everyone is still up. And as long as I stay within a mile, I can communicate, and they can communicate to me.
So the answer is yes, you can go exploring and continue communication.
Okay. So I'll fly sort of down this way. Ooh, okay. Alright guys, there's a right and a left path. Tiala, do you happen to remember which way might be to the palace?
I think head right, because I think left heads us back towards where we left Brosh.
Okay. I'll head to the right.
Right. You see that. There's stuff on the map, isn't there? Working on it.
You're good.
So ahead of you there is a heavy metal grate blocking the end of the pipe you are in that opens into this small room.
Alright, Tiala, there's a metal grate in front of me. There's a small room with some stairs that look like they lead up to a platform with some more metal grates. Does this seem at all familiar or like the right way to go?
And from what you can see, that metal grate at the top of the stairs is actually a gate. So it's a door.
Okay. And the archway that's off to the left, is there a gate there as well, or is it like...
Yes, there's that is a heavy metal grating over what appears to be a spillway.
Gotcha. But it looks like the stairs lead up and potentially into some kind of building.
Potentially.
The grate in front of me, is it movable?
No, that
Or-
is solid metal bars embedded into the stone.
Gotcha.
Well, then I guess that way is not an option for us.
Unless we can figure out a way to get through the metal, unfortunately, no. I'll head to the left, back and to the left to see if there's anything off this side.
So that side, the pipe extends a little further to a tiny room with a ladder that looks like it leads up back towards street level.
So that's probably back towards the tavern. What'd you say? Giella, did you say something?
Nope.
Okay.
And I guess we have no other way but
Yeah.
through the guards there chambers. Oh boy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, unless we can find a way to get through this grate, and I don't think I'm strong enough.
And I think it would take too long for Hale's dragon to melt it with acid.
I don't know, how long can your dragon do acid and how many times?
I mean, he doesn't really like spit acid. He sort of adds acid to whatever we attack, like our attack, I suppose.
Gotcha, okay.
So not very likely that we would be able to make use of that.
Yeah.
So it's through the guards' quarters it is then.
Yep, that's what it looks like. At least no one had to get dirty to find out.
Thank goodness.
Right then, let's go back.
So the guards' quarters are this way?
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
He's so enthusiastic.
Tiala's not exactly the fighting type.
So you find a set of stairs that lead up to a large metal solid door.
Ooh.
Guy.
Is there any locks on it?
There's a keyhole.
Gonna
Can I try and pick the lock?
check to see if it was even locked in the first place.
Oh, well, yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'll
Just-
let her check to see if it's
It is
locked first.
absolutely locked.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. I will try and pick the lock. Hang on, I can't see what that is. My dice is covering
It's a
it.
15,
15?
which is enough
15.
that you can jimmy the lock open. But even once you unlock it and you shove on the door, it does not immediately open. You get the sense that there might be a locking bar on the other side.
Ugh.
Well, not much else we could do besides kicking the door down, unless someone has access to some kind of acid or...
Yeah, I don't.
No.
Yeah, I don't have
Resourceful
anything.
group, let me tell you.
Yeah,
What?
I am reading something right now. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't really have anything.
Neither do I, honestly.
Man, what kind of adventurers don't pack a crowbar?
Oh, hang on.
Oh yeah. I don't have one of those actually.
No,
'Cause
I don't have one of those.
not an adventurer.
Yeah, I don't have a
I
crowbar.
remember the days when you didn't go adventuring unless you had a crowbar and a 10-foot pole and rope and stomach acid.
Well,
and
now they
purple.
have those like pre-made book bags, and you have to have you have to do like the Dungeoneer book bag to get the crowbar. I
I
think.
missed the 3rd edition days where you just got a list of equipment to pick from and an amount of.
Yeah. Sadly, I don't have a crowbar either.
But I have a crowbar in my thieves' tools.
No.
Damn.
Could a crossbow serve as a crowbar in this instance?
Ow.
I mean, you might break your crossbow, but you could try it.
Try some use. I mean, I've got some spare daggers that we could just
I have an axe.
try
Just try
to.
to,
Wait a minute. Which are the doors hinges on this side?
What are the doors made of?
As far as you can tell, the door's
Metal.
hinges are in the stone, and the door
Oh,
is
right.
metal.
Okay, never mind then.
Well, I do have telekinesis.
But I don't know if that's.
Well, I mean, I have the ability to like use Mage Hand without like purple smack.
Okay. So
Um,
can we use Mage Hand in a place that you can't see?
It doesn't say I can't.
Well, you could cast it on the other side of the door and lift the bar.
What is your spell casting ability? Is it wisdom for rangers?
Yes.
Make a wisdom check to accomplish what you want.
All right.
It takes some fine spell manipulation. That ain't
No.
gonna do it.
Can I
Probably
find-
doesn't help that this isn't a spell for me, but
I have Mage Hand. Can I try and do it?
Sure.
Gonna
I
cast.
mean, he can
Blast
try
on
again
him.
if he can use his thing again.
yeah, hold on. Actually, I think I can. Let me go in my features and
And
traits.
whoever does it, he's getting guided.
Okay,
I don't know. Is your telekinesis based on a different ability, or?
hold on. Mage Hand cantrip, you can cancel without verbal smack. Yeah, it doesn't say I have like a limit on how many times I can use Mage Hand.
All right.
So yeah, I'll try it again. I gotta use the force.
There you go. With the nat 20.
Look, I'm not very
it
good
takes a
bragging
moment
either.
of invisible groping, and before you can get your psychic hand around the locking bar and pull it out of the way.
We open the door.
You do. You open the door, and you
Find
find
Another door. Diallo remembers this time. It's like, right, double doors.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean,
There's another metal door.
yes, it's exactly the same as the first. It is a metal door that is locked.
All right, I'll try and pick this lock too.
Just
I mean, this is kind of a vulnerable breach point for the manor. It's kind of well
Yeah.
defended.
18?
Yep, you managed to pick the lock.
Ooh.
and once again, there's a bar.
Yep.
All right.
First try. Here we go.
Knuckles.
With
Yep.
guidance. Okay.
Hey, I gotta remember guidance. First, oh my god.
There you go. Another nat 20. Holy shit.
Yeah, doesn't even need the guidance.
Hey, Hale's got it now.
Now that
He's
you've
like,
got
Hale's figured the
experience
trick
and you know
out.
what you're doing, you grab that bar and yank it out of the way and open that door up.
all right.
That should be it for doors.
I hope so.
The door was trapped.
You enter into the latrine.
Well, I mean, it's the natural place where sewers would go. Where we come, or you'd need the sewers.
And John's got to go.
It sounds like bathroom. Gonna peek through, like, kind of like. Wait, which way does this door open?
It opens into the room that you're in.
Okay, then just gonna pull it in and kind of peek out, like, quietly, and just look and see if anybody's standing right outside the door. I heard the dog, and all I could think was, "Oh God, how fitting of a sound effect for the latrine."
Just
The
slurp.
hallway beyond seems to be empty.
All right, we're in, and we are going to be sneaking out to the left here.
All right. Follow your lead.
Gonna keep.
You guys exit out into the hall. And as you do, you begin to hear voices. I'm just going to reveal a little bit more map here.
If I remember correctly, the room that's right on the other side of this wall is like the dining area.
It is
For our
it is
guards.
the kitchen where the servants
Kitchen.
usually cook the meals for those who ate in the rooms
Kitchen.
above. And from within that room, you hear rough voices speaking, as well as the cowering quaver of a female voice. You hear them saying things like, "Oh, come on, give us a little sugar. You know you want it."
Dale's just gonna be like, focus on what we're here for. Focus on what we're here for.
As you move down the hall, you hear her scream. Ah, look at her try and run.
Dale is clenching her fist. Just focus. Gonna get to the corner and eke around again.
And at this point, you hear crashing dishes and the woman screaming, lots
Yeah.
of laughing.
Sorry.
Hale's just gonna go check, look in the room.
Yeah.
All right. So Hale, are you just what are you peeking in? Are you opening the door wide?
What's the store made? I don't. Hale's not gonna be that. Yeah, Hale's not gonna be trying to be that dramatic. He's just gonna open the door.
Right. Yeah. The door actually it pushes in.
Okay.
And so you shove the door and you feel it hit somebody standing on the other side. It takes a bit of force to get it past him.
Oh, if I felt somebody, Hale's going to shoulder check the fuck out of that door.
Make a strength check.
God damn.
Wow. Wow.
Jeez.
That's 3 in a
God,
row.
if I didn't know better.
The door is gone.
Yeah,
The
Hale
guy is
puts
gone.
his shoulder to that door and gives it a mighty shove, and it slams open. It shoves a hobgoblin who is standing on the other side. He actually falls back a couple feet and goes prone on the floor. And as he does, a serving girl rushes out past Hale and up the stairs. And in the room, you see a large gathering of hobgoblins who all now glare at Hale. Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Sorry. 12. Mentally, Alliam's gonna hear Hale say, sorry.
Alright, Alliam goes first.
Okay. We're going to... Let me see something. Okay. I think I might be able to get to where I can see both of them. If I move here, can I see both of these two?
Yep.
Okay.
Just ignore that.
I am going to try and use... I'm going to use one of my psychic blades to the one that's in pink first.
Okay.
Ooh. 13?
It's a miss.
Okay. I'm gonna use my other one to throw at the other goblin. Natural 20!
That's a hit. Critical hit.
Okay. So... 11. Let's see. I don't think criticals give me sneak attack. I think it's advantage and enemy and a ally being within 5 feet, right?
Yes.
Dang it.
And you do get to do double your damage dice, though.
Yes. So it was 3 plus 3 plus 5 for 11 total. So it just had me roll 2 d4s.
Okay.
And both of them happened to roll 3. And I'm... Ooh, can I... Is there a way that, like, I can... No, because I already used my bonus action. Never mind, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Jahan.
I'm going to walk over here closer to Hale, and that'll just be it.
Hale.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Let me make sure I'm like close enough. Yeah. Hale's just walking in like he owns this fucking kitchen.
So that guy directly in front of you is prone on the floor.
Oh, then I'm slapping the shit out of him. Let me get back in here and let me get this off of ruler. I was looking at something else. He will go here. All right. So attack action. I get advantage because he's prone, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Try that again. I will take that. All right. 23 to hit. Wow. 5 points of damage. Bonus action. I am going to need a get rid of this. Strength 14 DC save for this guy right here as I try and telekinetically shove him back 5 feet into the oven.
Okay, getting him into the oven would be more of a pull than a push.
Well, I mean, I am telekinetically shoving him from
Okay. And what was the DC he had to hit?
14.
Oh, he failed. So yeah, he stumbles and into the fire he goes. Why don't you roll a D6 and we'll give it a +1. That's a very hot fire.
3 points of fire damage.
All right.
Hale's just fussing them out in Goblin.
And you hear him kind of shriek as he falls into the hot fire. Diala.
Now.
Just realized I had my mic muted. Go run around, move around the corner, and look over at these two, and she's going to mind sliver the pink one. Makes an int 14 save.
That's failed.
Takes 1d6 psychic damage. But takes a it takes 1d4 minus on his next save before the end of my turn.
Okey-dokey. He just barely kind of winces at that.
Like,
End of your turn?
yeah.
All right. Now it's the baddie's turn. So... This guy is going to jump up over the table. Come at Hale. This guy can't quite get there. This guy's going to take his turn to stand up. This guy's going to pull himself out of the fire. Still smoldering. And also make for Hale. So one attack against Hale. A long sword is going to hit.
Okay.
Is going to do 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And another attack is also going to hit and do 5 points of damage.
All right.
And that is going to end the baddie's turn.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna use my psychic blades again. Okay, so I'm gonna try and hit the one closest to me, so the one in pink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. 12?
That's a miss.
Yeah, I figured. Alright, try and hit him again. 21.
That's it.
Okay. Oh, come on. 6 damage.
Right.
And I don't have sneak attack yet. So then I'm going to... How tall are the ceilings?
They're probably a good 10 feet up. Actually, probably closer to 8.
Okay. I think what I'll do is kind of 5, 10. I'll kind of duck around the corner this way. That'll be my turn.
Alright. Jahan.
Alright, I'm going to move down to here. And I'm going to shoot the guy right here. Shoot this guy
Okay.
with firebolt.
That is definitely a hit.
And 1.
Damage.
Yeah,
Inhale,
guy-
all your luck.
Yeah. I guess it just hit and like spattered off like those sparks when you were welding.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, just a few welding sparks kind of brush across him. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Hail.
Just minor
Alright.
inconvenience for him.
So the black one hit me. This one right here.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, they both
Well-
of the ones that swung at you hit you.
Okay. So 2 of them. All right, gotcha. All right. Well, since I've already hit the red one, Hunter's Mark him as a bonus action. And I will take a swing at him.
Which one are you going after? Red?
Red, yes.
Okay.
15.
It's a miss.
All right. Well, let me see what Hunter's Mark does here. I don't know if it like gives me. No, it doesn't give me anything like to help hit. All right, that will be it for me.
Alright. Tiala.
Tiala's going to telepathically tell everyone, I need everyone closer together. Like, everyone get closer together. I can't help with this spread out of a fight. And then she, now realizing that Allium's kind of slipped away from her and she's staring down the 2 hovels, she's gonna kind of start to panic and she's gonna just, she's actually going to Misty Step and just poof down to the bottom of the stairs. Like so, what the? Okay. And then she's going to toll the dead, the pink, a 14 wisdom save.
Fail.
And because he's already been damaged, he takes 1d12 necrotic damage. Wow, my dice rolls.
Wow.
He takes another just 1 point of damage, and then Tiala's gonna kind of just.
Those 3 nat 20s from Hale just screwed up the dice rolls for the rest of the night.
Yep. And then she's gonna kind
I'm
of
sorry.
skirt her way in,
The algorithm's completely busted now.
and then that'll be her turn.
It's the bad guy's turn. This guy's gonna step forward. This guy's gonna step up. And Hale's gonna take 4 attacks.
All right.
1 miss.
Sweet.
2 misses. 1 hit.
All right.
1 critical.
Ooh.
Reaction silvery barbs.
Which does...
You have to re-roll it and take the worst result.
Ah,
And then I'm going to pass advantage to Hale because he's the only person I can see
it's still a hit.
for his next attack. But it's not a critical hit anymore.
You're going to take a total of 13 damage.
Ouch. Okay.
Now, these guys are really freaking confused. This one's going to continue forward. Alright, and Allium, he's going to take a swing at you. And he's going to hit. And he's going to do 5 damage.
Okay.
And that makes it Allium's turn.
I have a damage. Okay. Alright, I am going to take out. I'm gonna hit it with my short sword. The one right in front of me.
Mm-hmm. I assumed.
Oh.
That's a miss.
Okay. Bonus action, disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, sorry, 30. That will be my turn.
Alright. Jahan.
Firebolt at the guy nearest to me. That guy.
Alright.
This is the tension is growing for me. I'm not getting nervous at this fight. I'm scared for.
That is a miss.
Okay, shit. Never mind. Just obviously disregard that damage then. That is it for my turn then.
Hale.
All right. Same guy as before.
Hale, you gotta get out of there, buddy.
Remember, you
I
have
think
advantage.
I have advantage, yes. 17.
That's a hit.
All right. And I will. It's a bonus die 6 damage because of Hunter's Mark. So that's 5 plus 3. That's 8 damage total.
Alright.
To the one I hit before.
Yep.
And as a reaction, I will get a bonus dice of fucking acid damage from my little buddy.
Ooh.
So 3 more points of damage. So 14. Or 11. I can't add.
I got it. Alrighty.
And I can do a bonus action. What can I do as a bonus action? All right, this one right here. That one. DC 14 strength save as I try and push him over the table with telekinesis.
He succeeded.
Nothing happens.
You kind of give him a shoulder and he feels like hitting a wall.
I'm just shooting mine bullets.
Tiala.
Tiala's gonna move herself around the table, trying to keep this guy away. And then going to where did the circle appear? There we go. She's gonna kind of like place her hands over her chest and go, Lady Kuara, from whom blessings flow, protect my friend, and cast Wither and Bloom on that area. All 4 of those hobgoblins have to make a DC 14 con save. And Hale, you can recover your hit die plus 4 hit points. But you have to spend one of your unused hit die, so.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
2 of them failed.
They will take, those 2 that failed take 9 points of necrotic damage. The 2 that succeed take, I believe, 4. Because I believe it's half damage.
Sorry, it was 9 on a fail?
9 on a fail, 4 on a success. And then I am going to use a sorcery point, use 2 my sorcery points to then quickened spell cast Toll the Dead on the red one.
Okay,
He makes a 14 wisdom.
Hold
Oh,
on.
sorry. Oh wait, did he die?
No, I'm just trying to do
Damage.
calculations and also listen to you at the same time.
Sorry.
It was 3 on the successful ones?
4 on a
4 on the
success.
successful ones.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're casting the Toll of Dead on the red one?
Yep.
And what was that again?
DC 14 wisdom save.
Fail.
Takes 1d12 damage because he's already been hurt. 6 points of necrotic damage.
Right. Anything else?
And that is my turn.
It's the baddie's turn. Well, Hale, I think you know what's coming.
Yeah. It's all right. Hale's looking a little bit better than it was before, so.
Well, that's 1 miss. That's 2 miss. That's 3 miss. It's all 4 missed. This guy is gonna charge. Right there. Allium, you take a sword in the back.
Oh, jeez. Okay, for how much?
Do 9 damage.
Oh. Okay.
And it is Allium's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try and hit this guy again with my short sword. $25.
That's a hit.
$10 points of damage.
Okay.
And bonus action, disengage. I will move here. Oh, there you go.
I think everyone's finally in range.
Your
Yeah.
Turn.
Yes.
Jahan.
I once again attempt to strike the hobgoblin closest to me with firebolt. And I get a 10.
You once again fail.
Okay. That's it then.
Ooh. Hale.
Right. Do this again. The one I've been hitting? Wow.
No.
Wasted all our net 20s.
Yeah, that's fine.
A lot of ones now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action, I'm gonna try and shove the guy I said on toss in the fire before.
Oh. Nope.
I'm gonna push him away from me.
Nope. He succeeded.
All right. That's it.
Yala.
Gala's going to take this moment to just kind of clasp her hands as if in prayer, and she's going to cast Bless on all of her 3 main allies. You will all see as she starts to give off this faint glow. You all have like these little white roses that like appear on your person. So you now, for up to a minute, as long as I can maintain concentration, have a plus 2d4 on all of your plus a d4 on all of your attack and save rolls until the concentration's broken.
All right.
And then Tiala is going to take a step away. Wait, hold on. Make sure I'm not moving. I'm pretty sure I'm still within, yeah. Just move around the table. Actually, I gotta keep close.
Are we
so
done
yeah,
with
no.
this circle?
Yeah. No, I'm done. Yeah, done with the circle for now. May need it again later if I can. Thank you. But yeah, that'll be her turn.
I think you moved back to where you were.
Yeah, I actually need to because I'm trying to keep Jahan in range. I'm trying to keep Jahan in range of the spell.
Gotcha.
All right, bad guy's turn. Here comes the gauntlet.
Yep.
Hit.
Okay.
Crit.
Ah.
Barbs.
Miss. No, silver
God,
barbs.
silvery
right?
barbs.
Yeah, silvery barbs the crit.
Okay, hang on.
And then granting advantage to Annalise now that she is
So
in.
it is 2 hits.
Allium. I don't know why I said Annalise.
All right.
Allium will have advantage on her next attack or saving
Total
throw.
of 10 damage.
Alrighty.
And he's finally going to catch up to his quarry.
Oh boy.
40.
And he is going to slash, doing 7 damage to the tiefling.
Maintain my concentration. Right? Concentration's a constitution saving throw? Or no?
Yeah,
Yes.
I need to do that for Hunter's Mark, actually, I believe.
And this guy is
Ow.
going to unsling a short bow from his shoulder and take a shot at Allium. He's gonna miss.
How much damage did I take?
Target is hard to hit.
7.
7? Okay.
Allium.
Okay. I am
Oh, my hell.
going to use my psychic blade against one that just tried to shoot at me, and I'm going to throw it at him.
You have advantage.
Yes. Oh, thank goodness. That was a 16. Let's see.
Miss.
Advantage. Give me something good. Oh, that's worse.
Oof.
Damn. Okay, well then I'm gonna use my other psychic blade to try and throw at him. I keep critting on the one that isn't the
Oh, Allium,
best, okay?
you forgot something. You have a plus D4 to both of those both your to the 16 because of bless.
Oh, okay, hang on. Thank you for reminding me. So
I
this is
should be the
30, 20.
That makes it a hit.
Okay, hang on. Then he takes 11, plus it was advantage at the time, so he gets sneak attack. $19,
He is
plus
dead.
he takes... Oh,
He
okay.
died before the crit.
Okay, so then... Okay. Do I go use that crit roll for the neck? Because I would target another person at that point. Or do you want me to re-roll?
I'll be nice and let you use the crit.
Okay. So then the one that's right next to Tiala is going to have the crit. And it'll get... So technically I'm supposed to have 2d4. So what I'll do is I'll roll this. Then I'll roll a d4. 8... 11 points to him.
Right.
And then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Did you go over the tables?
Yeah, I just flew over there.
I was going to remind you that you're flying so you can move over the tables without any impediment.
Yeah, I just went over the tables. That'll be my turn.
Alrighty, Jahan.
Alright, I'm going to move over here. Got 30 feet. Then I'm going to strike this man with Firebolt.
Are you?
Fingers crossed.
It's a hit.
Nat
It's a
20.
critical hit.
Look at that. We broke the cycle again.
We got it. We broke it.
8.
Double your damage dice.
Oh.
That was.
Roll another d10. Yeah.
No, it
No,
rolled
that-
2 d10s for him.
Yeah.
He got a 1 and
Yeah.
a 7.
Well, it did it automatically for him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so it is 8 damage total.
Yeah, dang.
Dang.
But still, critical.
Yeah, at least you hit.
Yeah.
It's better than another 1.
Oh God, we do not need more of those.
And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Hail.
All right, let's try this yet again. There we go. 24 to hit.
That's a hit. You still going for the same one?
Yes. So 4 plus. Actually, hold on. Okay, I can just do that. So this is going to be Hunter's Mark and acid damage. So 15 damage.
He is dead.
Right. Bonus action, moving Hunter's Mark to. We'll do fire. The smoldering one,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn. Because I think moving Hunter's Mark is a bonus action for me. I do not play like Spellcasting Ranger, so.
Tiala.
Well, still trying to keep her concentration on Bless, she's going to hold the guy in her face.
Success.
Unfortunately, that is all Tiala can really do at this moment, because she, gonna hold off on doing anything else at this point.
Did you remove the 7 hit points you lost last turn?
I couldn't remove it. It won't let me change my hit points here. I have 22 on my character sheet on the actual D&D, but on the Beyond or the D&D Beyond, but it won't change on the sheet over here. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's marked on the sheet when I look at it.
Damage.
Weird. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Alright, Batty's turn. This time you only get 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Hit.
Okay.
Hit.
Okay.
Hit.
All right.
Total of 16 damage.
Ooh. Ouch.
And Tiala is going to take a swipe, which is going to crit.
Silvery barbs.
I hate silvery barbs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's going to miss.
And granting advantage to Allium again.
I now understand all the arguments I saw on the fucking Reddit about silvery barbs seeming kind of overpowered.
Mm-hmm. Basically, did they succeed? Force disadvantage after the fact. It's kind of busted. And it works on saving throws too. I could technically be doing this in response to every successful save that a creature makes.
Yeah, that's really busted. What the hell were they
That's
thinking?
why I generally only use it for crits. It's why I sit there with it. I don't use it on a lot of the other successful stuff.
What was Wizards of the Coast thinking with that one?
I don't know. it's not just the fact that it forces the delayed disadvantage. It's also the fact that after that, I can give advantage to anyone I so choose who's in range within
that is
60
a
feet
really
of me.
broken. Wow.
First level spell, by the way.
Yeah. Oh.
Can still use it even with higher level slots. It just doesn't do anything.
Right. Oh well. Allium.
All right. I am going to throw one of my blades at him.
I love how you make psychic daggers just to throw them.
Okay, well, because I can use them close or ranged, and if I do them ranged,
You're safe.
then yes. You see my thinking here.
Yes, you're a coward.
Okay.
Oh, she's a
rogue. She's a rogue.
If I can crit. Okay, so 24.
That's it.
Okay. Alright, so that's gonna be 9, plus he's within 5 feet, so he gets sneak attack damage. Oh, okay. Well, 12 to him. And then I'm actually gonna throw my other one at the one next to Tiala. Hopefully hit it. 17?
That's a hit.
Oh. 7 damage.
He's dead.
Wah, wah.
And then oh, why the hell not? Why not just stay where I am? It's working for me. I'm done.
Jahan.
Gonna strike the guy closest to me with firebolt.
Okay.
Why will it not? Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, here I'm just gonna do a normal roll.
Yep.
Plus 6, that'd be 11.
It's a miss.
All right,
And a plus
That's
4 I
it.
don't think's gonna matter.
and that's it for my turn then.
Ale.
Spells. Hale is casting Cure Wounds on himself for 5 points of damage, 5 points of healing. Better than nothing. There we go. And post action, I'm gonna have my little buddy attack. Yeah! I should have been kind of doing this earlier, but that's okay. Actually, there we go. So let me get to him. Where you at, little buddy? There you are. All right. My attack plus 3. Okay. Alrighty. Let's roll 120 plus 3. He missed, but he gets advantage because he is flanking. Hey, 17.
That's a hit.
All right, so that's 6. That's 2. For 5 points of acid damage. Chomp, 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 chomp.
Alrighty. Yalla.
Going to once again do her wither and bloom on the circle. You can spend another unspent hit die and gain that +4 hit points on hail.
Okay.
And the other one's
And
saving
they must make a DC 14 con save. All 3 of those guys.
2 succeeded.
They take 5 points of necrotic damage. The one that failed takes 10.
18. All right.
I figured a D10 +4 had a better chance of healing you than anything else I could give you.
Just 5 on the successes.
5 on successes, 10 on the fail. And that will be my turn. And now the circle go away again.
It's the baddie's turn. Alright, that's 2 misses on hail, and then the third is going to disengage. Run. Hello. Allium.
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking. I am going to... How far away is that? Yeah, okay, so... Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to... shoot my short bow at this one.
Alrighty.
26.
That's it.
Eight plus attack, which is 18 damage.
He's dead.
Alright, and then I'm going to get out my ruler. That'll be quicker.
It's a handy tool to have.
Yes. Okay. I am going to move 30 feet as a bonus action dash to here. And that will be my turn.
Jahan.
I'm going to move down to about here. And I'm going to hit the remaining hobgoblin with a firebolt. And let's see if now... Okay, now it's rolling. Ooh, 25.
That's a hit.
1d10. Oh, screw you. That was almost an 8.
Wow. You just can't catch a break.
Like it like that dice teetered on the 8.
Alright. Hail.
Is pissing me off. Oh, I get that die for. Hold on.
Yep. Bless is still in place.
So hopefully I get a 4.
Right.
4 finger. for
Yes!
It's a
there
hit.
it is.
What am I doing? I can actually just roll the dice. Damage. 7 points of damage. Oh wait, hold on. Plus 6 more, so 13 points of damage.
All right. Anything else?
Yes. Little dragon will bite. For the bonus action. So that's 3,
The only one not getting the blessing.
16.
That's a miss.
He has advantage, so I will try one more time. That wow did not work.
Yeah. What the hell?
I see why I did that. I see what I did wrong. I just typed it in stupidly.
Bob is like, what?
10. Never mind, missed.
No,
He
big
missed.
miss.
Yep,
Yalla.
that's fine.
Toll the dead. On the one guy that's in the room
Fail.
takes 1d12 damage. I have to do it this way.
Big money, no whammies.
2.
Wow. Just enough to kill him.
Yay!
I don't. You know what? Tiala is living up to her. I don't fight personality. Her damage has been negligible the entire fight.
Anything else you want to do?
She's going. Oh wait, I gotta ruler this shit. Oh wait. So that's 15 there, and then 15 to the door. So yeah, I can move to the other side of Hale. But that's about as far as I can go.
All right. Let's see. Actually, this is the easiest way. Who's gonna make it? Allium.
Okay. I am going to. Oh. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, hell. Oh, we'll stay there. 25, 30. Okay. And actually, here. And we're going to do Psychic Blade. Oh,
Miss.
am I still blessed?
You, I believe, still are. It doesn't say that you had to stay.
I don't think
In
there's
the
a range,
range
on
of
blessed.
the
I think once you're blessed, you're blessed.
It's it's as long as I maintain concentration. So 2 or above.
That's it?
18? Okay. Oh, really? Okay, 6 damage. And then I'm going to use my other blade on him. Oh, what the hell? 14.
Nope.
Still blessed.
Oh,
It's every roll.
nice. Oh, jeez, really? Okay,
Yeah.
50.
Unfortunate.
Couldn't do it that time.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's my turn.
Jahan.
Okay. Let me get that far. Okay, I'm gonna move that far, and then gonna end my turn.
Hail.
So 20. Okay, that should be double move. So, boom. I can never remember if there's sprinting rules in like 5th edition.
So my rules on movement are dashing. You use your movement plus your bonus to move an extra 10 feet. Or you can
Okay.
all out run, which is a double move.
I will then hail all out ran.
Alright. Anything else?
Uh,
You have a bonus action left.
let me look at this. I don't think I can see him is my thing.
No, you do not have line of sight from where you're standing.
Yep. Never mind. Also, I think he's too far away from like, me anyway. Because it has to be within like 30 feet. I guess if I could see him, I guess he wouldn't be in 30 feet. Actually, hold on. Actually, if I would have moved here, I guess I still can't see him. Alright. Yep, that's it.
Yalla!
Yala is going to do 5 feet here. And I was plotting this whole thing out. It's 15 to here. And to down here. Bonus action Misty Step, using my one spell slot. Down to here, where she now has line of sight on this motherfucker. And she's gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Fail!
Come on, big
Getting
money!
that crackling again.
Alright, a lot better. 7. 7 points of necrotic damage.
It's actually down to 2. Updated set points before. Alright. Is that it?
That is everything.
Can he make it? Reveals the corridor. Exit to here. He is going to shout, "Intruders!" And I actually want one of you to roll a d20 for me.
Who wants to roll it?
I'll damn it.
A nat 20.
A nat 20. And we are going to call the session there. You'll find out the result next time.
Alright.
Oh boy.
End credits right there. Fucking Game of Thrones style music.